thought perhaps one of these two had died, and that was him. So yeah, and that's what I did for a couple years, going to university as well. And I think at the end of my 3rd year, I had met my wife, and maybe I'll talk about meeting my wife in another series of videos here. All right, let's finish these guys off. Hey, buddy. All right, I'll have to get speed cola soon. I wonder if I should hit the box or get speed cola first. I'll get speed cola first. So yeah, I had met my wife in my 2nd year. Actually, maybe it was my 2nd year. I don't know. 2nd year of university. So yeah, I think I stayed around because I usually went back home. In between years. Or at least after my 1st year, I went back home and spent the summer there. So I could go back to the tax center and do some stuff. Although the timing wasn't great because the university went to sort of end of April, and this job started in April. But it was usually when I had exams. So I went back, and I think I ended up writing a couple exams by proxy or whatever, where I could just write them at the university, another university that was close by to where I was. I didn't have to write it at my university. So that's what I did, and I was able to work at the taxation center for those couple months. But yeah, in 2nd year when I met my wife, I stayed in where I was. I didn't go back home. Much to my mom. My mom's like, "What? You're not coming home this summer?" No. I'm gonna stay here. What the hell? So that's what I did, and I ended up getting. There's gotta be another zombie here, isn't there? I don't know if this is the best idea, or the best place to stick around here. I'm not sure. So one of the summer jobs I got was testing these. Actually, it wasn't even. It was more than testing them. Working on these alarm devices. It was like for house security. You can set up these things. There's like magnets for your windows. A bunch of stuff like that. Maybe I'll stick around up here for a while. I don't know. Where's a good spot? I have no idea. So what they had were these units that would monitor for your house security. It would have an alarm if somebody broke in. But there were some problems with the circuitry, so we had to modify them all, and there was a ton of them. So that's what I did that summer. We modified all these home security systems, and it kind of fit into what I was doing. I was taking electrical engineering in school, so it was at least kind of applying some stuff that I was learning at the time. Because definitely taxation and shit, definitely taxation and landscaping was not. All right, let's finish these guys. What am I gonna do? What's not open here? Yeah, this one's not open. All right, let's open up this, and we'll get our speed cola. Of course, we got these guys spawning in. Come on, come on. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I don't have any ammo here. Let's go around this way. I wonder if this is this a good place to round them up? I don't know. Where do people usually run in Shino? I'll find a good spot eventually. Okay. So I should go... Where the hell's the Thompson? There we go. Let's see if I can make a crawler here. Try and get something out of the box, perhaps. Did I make a crawler? I don't think so. Come on, move! Shit! Don't get hit, don't get hit. Damn it, did I make one? Oh yeah, we got a few. Alright, good stuff. Let's go and hit the box. And then we'll, after we hit the box, I'll tell you about my first job that I got coming out of university. Let's see what we got. Definitely want the Wonder Waff, huh? Only around 9 here. Yeah, we'll take the Molotovs. What the hell?
Damn.
Come on, come on.
I need to kill more freak bags.
Oh, I don't have... Damn. Alright, I don't have enough money. Forget it then.
Sorry, zombie. I ain't nobody.
Let's go up by the flogger, maybe. Let's go this way. Yeah, we'll go to the fishing hut. Am I gonna be able to run circles here, though? Yes, kind of. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Oh shit, dogs. Come on. Where are you going, puppy? Come on. Holy shit, really? Why am I red? That is brutal. Okay, so not really the best place. Doctor's quarters? Is this a good place to run? It doesn't really look like it, does it? Honestly, I don't know. Where do people usually run on Shino? Storage? Probably not. So that only leaves, comms? Comm room? Yeah, maybe comm room. Damn. Alright. Whatever, we'll do comms then, okay? So yeah, coming out of university, if you didn't know, I mean, I talked about it a little bit when I did that Noctur high round thing before. Let's grab that. But I didn't really get into a whole lot of detail. Damn, where'd those guys go? So, coming out of university, I took electrical engineering, and ended up getting a job with a controls company. And the type of controls we were doing was for automation. So we'd basically program machines that would assemble things, would construct things, you know, like in automotive manufacturing, that sort of thing. Let's see what we can get here. Well, it's better than a freaking Colt. All right, we gotta sort of. Is this really the best place? I have no freaking idea. I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna have to practice rounding these guys up. See what I mean? The Thompson is so beast. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna get screwed here going high rounds, aren't I? Oh well. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I guess we're not really going that high around. Going around 30. If you really want to call that high, I don't know. No! Alright, we got 2 left here. Why does he look like he's holding a gun? I don't know. Dude, I don't think the guy has an arm. Anyways, we gotta get something better here. Let's get the Wonder Waff. Come on, come on, Wonder Waff. No, I don't want that. So yeah, we were doing controls, and I worked at a couple of Ford assembly plants where they assembled. They used to assemble the Crown Victoria. Before that got discontinued, and another plant out in Oakville, Ontario, where they assembled the F-150 Type 100. That's not bad. Let's do want something better there. So yeah, the F-150, and this was at the time when, whoa, they were switching over model years, and what they ended up doing was they, if you know automotive at all, for vehicle assembly, they have a body shop. They have a usually at an assembly plant, you have the body shop, which assembles the base body and frame of the vehicles, and then you have paint shop, where it gets painted, and then you have final assembly, where they add in everything else, basically. And it was pretty cool with the F-150s because the box and the cab is assembled totally separately. You know, not only in the body shop. Like in the body shop, it gets. Oh, there we go. There's a Wonder Waff. All right, so let's. Where were we gonna? See, I didn't like that area, man. What about storage? Storage doesn't look like it's a good place to run, is it? I'm such a noob on Numa. I know. I know people have posted a lot of videos going to like round 100 plus easy, but I have no idea where they ran. Honestly, doesn't look like storage is the place. So yeah, it's pretty cool the way they do it, and you know, I was involved at that plant. I got shipped out there because I was in the London area, and they shipped me out there. Not at first on my own, but yeah, eventually I was on my own in this plant. My first year out of university, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was working like crazy hours, responsible for so much crap in that plant. It's I don't know. I'm surprised I lasted there, but I did. So yeah, when they assemble the truck cab and the box in the body shop, it's all separate, and then they merge it together. They merge it together to get painted. I guess it has to be comms. I don't know. Run circles in comms? I guess. Alright, we'll run circles in comms. What the hell? If I get killed, I get killed. Hey, hey! Get out of here. Alright, double points. And the way they did this, they had these RF tags that they put on the skids that would carry around the box and the cab, so they could track them. And then they have readers throughout the plant that would read the details of what vehicle it was and what cab went with what box. So because it got all mixed up, like after it got painted and stuff. Whoa, shit. Okay. After it got painted, they would separate them because in final assembly, there's some stuff that they want to do for the cab that's separate from the box. So they do that, and then they merge them back together for the sort of the final assembly called the final countdown. Let's may as well get these guys with the Wonder Waff thing. There we go. No. There we go. The rest of these guys. Wow, how come they're not all dying? What the fuck? So yeah, I was basically responsible for nearly every one of these, or yeah, no, it was pretty much every one of these reader locations for the tracking of the vehicles, as well as a bunch of other automation that was in the plant. So it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. And like I said, I was the only, I ended up there were 3 of us at the outset, and then it was just me, and I was handling everything. It was just, yeah, like 16-hour days and weekends and everything. It was pretty crazy. So, hold on, just trying to concentrate on getting these zombies rounded up here. But just, yeah, I should probably explain control systems a little bit more. What they have, at the time anyway, you have these programmable logic controllers, and damn, I hope I just didn't zap my jug right there. Crap. It's not taking a lot of zombies out here, is it? Come on, run. There we go, we only got a couple left. So you have this machine that's tied into basically a bunch of inputs and a bunch of outputs on, a computer. It's like a computer. It has its own proprietary programming language, and you wire in. It has like these I/O cards, and you basically just wire in. You wire in all the inputs and all the outputs that control everything having to do with that machine.